Hello, this is David Everest, Secretary of Mining for Twin Cedar Mining District, Township, Mining Claim, and Unincorporated City, all local governments. My email is at keeperoftherepublic@yahoo.com, capital K, all lowercase. Tomorrow, I will be sending off to the court a motion for to move a motion to move forward with the law of the trust and the duties as trustee to bring bring the law forward of the 1872 mining acts of the valuable mineral deposit and grant and bring forward the trustee and an audit of accountability. Motion to appoint a trustee to the valuable mineral deposit grant and trust and land. That means this is a land grant of a mineral estate. A motion to move the criminal cases from the U.S. Court of Appeals, Ninth Circuit, to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit, Washington, D.C. They have a right to hear this case, and I can withdraw. I can get that one case that's there, and the previous case that they didn't really make any comments on from the Ninth Circuit. They just affirmed it. Well, they didn't have jurisdiction to make that ruling, so I should get to be able to move that case to this court and for redetermination because of this ongoing breach of the grant. This is what I wrote. Motion to bring forward the law of the grant and the trust and the trustee on the basis of the valuable mineral deposit grant and trust. These acts of 1872 are the covenants of the grant and the trust. I submit 4 documents that support my case of the U.S. Department of Interior, BLM, as the trustee to come in, the Inspector General of the Department of Interior, BLM, to be appointed as trustee to confirm and defend the grant and the trust and order an audit of accountability and all of the parties. Motion to move these cases. So basically, I'm asking the court to give me the Inspector General of the BLM, United States Department of Interior, because, see, that's their lawyer and normally defends the BLM. Well, they won't be able to because they'll be listed as the trustee. And as the trustee, they'll have to prosecute the BLM, and they'll have to prosecute. By the way, this is their duty because they're the ones that should be the trustee, and for some reason they're not. So I'm asking that the judge in U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit, a trial court as well as an appeals court, to move to point these things. I'm asking him to appoint them. And when he does that, they become the trustee. They have there's several documents in here. One is from the Yale Law Journal. It's considered definitive. Then there's a document in here from an attorney from the state of Florida that provided this free online to enforce the trustee to do their duty and to impose a constructive trust on the appropriate people. And then I have a trust company. Their specific duties are is they hire, when an attorney writes up a trust, they get hired to manage the trust. And they manage it either by contract or by a matter of law. Well, mine, because it doesn't have my, I have what they call a possessory title when I filed my claim with the BLM. That's my possessory title. That's my document that proves I'm a possessory owner. It's filed with the court. So, as the trustee, will have a duty to defend. Oh, and one of their primary duties is loyalty to the beneficiary. And the beneficiary is another way of saying the grantee, and the grantee is another way of saying the beneficiary. They're interchangeable. They both mean the same thing. It's just that in this grant, they at the time they used the term grantee instead of beneficiary. Beneficiary is a more modern word for use, but it's correct. It's just grantee goes to the heart of the grant. I choose to say grantee. In this case, it's that I'm the beneficiary, and every citizen of the United States is a beneficiary. All they have to do is come in and file. That's acceptance of the grant. And an unpatented claim is equal to a patented claim. There's just different things. A patented claim, you're no longer obligated to do assessment work, and you get title, legal title, without tax. Um, or if there is a tax, the grantor has to pay it. In this case, it'd be the United States government. They don't pay taxes on the land already, so that means I wouldn't either. And then I have home rule as a local government, and so now I get to enforce the trust, and I'm going to enforce it through a motion. So I get the inspector general, the attorney, the trustee, a fiduciary duty to be loyal to me, and I expect him to be loyal to me and prosecute this case. And I'll be uploading this on YouTube. Again, my email is at keeperoftherepublic@yahoo.com. This is a wonderful evening. It's about 9:14 at night. Actually, it's night. I just decided to film this tonight because I'll be filing this tomorrow and getting it in the mail to the court. It's a very expensive one because it's 99 pages. Very expensive to copy, but one's a 52-page document, one's a 23, one's a 16, and then I have another 7 for the Indians. Same thing. So here we go. Up and over.